Hello students, this video is about question and answers of the class 6th science chapters. Chapter 7 Light, Shadows and Reflections.
First, we will see exercise questions of this chapter. Section A, multiple choice questions. Select the correct option. First question is, the shape of shadow depends on shape of the object, position of the source of light, the size of the source of light, all of these. Answer is all of these because the shape of the shadow depends on shape of the object, position of the source of light and size of the source of light. Second question, if the rays from a source of light go out in all directions, they are said to be either convergent or divergent, parallel, none of these. Answer is divergent. If the rays from a source of light go out in all directions, they are said to be divergent. Third one, light is option A, visible and also makes objects on which it falls visible. B, invisible but makes object on which it falls visible. C, invisible but becomes visible when it falls on an object. D, sometimes visible and sometimes invisible, but it always makes an object on which it falls visible. Answer is option B, that is invisible but it makes objects on which it falls visible. So answer is light is invisible but makes objects on which it falls visible. Fourth question, which of the following is non-luminous body? Which of the following is a non-luminous body? Moon, sun, burning candle, all of these. Answer is moon. So moon is a non-luminous body. Fifth question, objects which do not allow light to pass through them are called opaque, transparent, translucent, luminous. Answer is opaque. Objects which do not allow light to pass through them are called opaque. Sixth, clear water is transparent, translucent, opaque, none of these. Answer, transparent. Clear water is transparent. Seventh question, we can see a reflected image on a polished surface, a rough surface, shadow, none of these. Answer is polished surface. We can see a reflected image on polished surface. Eighth question, an artificial source of light. Sun, firefly, jellyfish, electric bulb. Answer is electric bulb. An artificial source of light is electric bulb. Ninth question, the shadow of an object does not show shape of the object, outline of the object, color of the object, none of these. Answer is the color of the object. The shadow of an object does not show the color of the object. 10th question, we cannot get a shadow when there is an opaque object, no light source, a screen. Answer is no light source. We cannot get a shadow when there is no light source. Section B, fill in the blanks. First one, Light is a form of dash. Light is a form of energy. Second one, all bodies which emit light energy by themselves are called dash bodies. Answer is luminous. All bodies which emit light energy by themselves are called luminous bodies. Third one, a glowing electric bulb is an example of dash source of energy. It is an artificial source of energy. A glowing electric bulb is an example of artificial source of energy. Fourth, the path along which the light energy travels in a given direction is called a dash of light. Answer is ray. The path along which the light energy travel in a given direction is called a ray of light. Fifth, a shadow has no dash. A shadow has no color. Sixth, a dash shows only the outline of an object. Shadow. A shadow shows only the outline of an object. Section C. State true or false against the following statements. First one is a ray of light is represented by a straight line. It is true. Ray of light is represented by a straight line is true. Second one, the sun is a natural source of light. It is also true because sun is a natural source of light. Third, an oiled paper is an example of a transparent body. This one is wrong because oiled paper is an example of a translucent body. Fourth one, any non-luminous body can be luminous by heating it. True. Non-luminous body can be luminous by heating it. Fifth one, any material medium through which light energy can pass partially or wholly is called an optical medium. This statement is also true. Any material medium through which light energy can pass partially or wholly is called an optical medium. Sixth one, electric bulbs and lanterns are two natural sources of light. This statement is false. Electric bulbs and lanterns are not two natural sources of energy. Seventh one, fireflies are luminous objects. True. Fireflies are luminous objects. Now section D, match the items of column A with those of column B. First one is a wooden piece. Wooden piece is an opaque object. Wooden piece is an opaque object. Frosted paper. Frosted paper is an translucent object. Translucent object. Light. Light is a form of energy. Fourth, rectilinear propagation of light. It is a light travels in straight lines. Fifth, eclipse. Eclipse is a shadow cast by heavenly bodies. Sixth, firefly. It is a luminous body. Firefly is a luminous body. Seventh, represented by a straight line. It is a ray of light. Sun. Sun is a natural source of light. Section E. Differentiate between first one, transparent and translucent objects. Second, shadow and image. Third, luminous and non-luminous bodies. Fourth, natural and artificial sources of light. First difference is transparent and translucent object. What are transparent objects? Through the transparent objects, a thing can be seen properly. What are translucent objects? Through the translucent objects, a thing can be seen partially. Now, difference between shadow and image. What is shadow? Shadow is a dark outline formed behind an opaque body. No colors are seen in the shadow. What is image? Image shows all details of an object. All colors are seen in the image. Third difference is luminous and non-luminous. Luminous object emit light of its own, whereas non-luminous object cannot emit light of their own. Fourth difference is natural and artificial source of light. Natural source of light means the sources of light comes from nature. Example, sun, stars, etc. Artificial source of light. The artificial source of light are man-made. Example, candles, lamp, etc. Section F. Give reason. First one should not look at the sun during solar eclipse. Second one, a book placed behind the wooden screen is not seen. Third, a furniture in the bedroom cannot be seen in the darkness. Fourth one, image formed by a pinhole camera is inverted or upside down. So you'll see the reasons of these four questions. What is the first question? One should not look at the sun during solar eclipse. Answer. There are different harmful rays coming from the sun during solar eclipse which are harmful for the eyes and can cause blindness. Second is, a book placed behind the wooden screen is not seen. Answer. A wooden screen is an opaque object, so light cannot pass through it. It scatters all the light falling on it, thus any object behind it cannot be seen. Third one, a furniture in the bedroom cannot be seen in the darkness. Answer. A furniture is a non-luminous object, so it cannot be seen in the darkness. Fourth, image formed by a pinhole camera is inverted. Answer. Image formed by a pinhole camera is inverted due to the fact that light always travels in a straight line, when the light comes from upper, it must be upper part of the body, falls on the lower part of the screen, and also light from the lower part of the body falls on the upper part of the screen. Section G, very short answer type questions. First question is, in a completely dark room, if you hold up a mirror in front of you, you will see a reflection of yourself in the mirror. Second question, name two materials that we can see through. Third, state two conditions needed for a shadow to be formed. Fourth question, can you see light? If not, why? Fifth question, in what way image is different from a shadow? Sixth, can pinhole camera form an image which is bigger than the object? If yes, explain with the diagram. First question, in a completely dark room, if you hold up a mirror in front of you, you will see a reflection of yourself in the mirror. Answer, we will not see a reflection of ourselves in the mirror while standing in dark room, because reflection is the nature of light. Without light, there will be no reflection. Second question, name two materials that we can see through. Answer, the two materials are glass and water. Third question, state two conditions needed for a shadow to be formed. Answer, the two main conditions are light is necessary for the formation of shadows and obstacle and screen are also necessary for the formation of shadows. Fourth question, can you see light? If not, why? Answer, light cannot be seen when light falls on the objects. When light energy bounces off from the surface of the objects and enter our eyes, the sensation produced by this energy helps our brain to see. Fifth question, in what way image is different from a shadow? An image shows all details of an object and also shows its color, while a shadow is a dark outline formed behind an opaque body. Image shows all details of an object and also shows its color, while a shadow is a dark outline formed behind an opaque body. Sixth question, can a pinhole camera form an image which is bigger than the object? If yes, explain with the diagram. Answer, the size of the image formed by pinhole camera can be calculated as follows. That is, height of the object by height of the image is equal to distance of the object from pinhole by distance of image from pinhole. Thus, height of the image can be increased by two ways. One is by reducing the distance of the object from pinhole and by increasing the distance of the screen from the pinhole. Section H, short answer type questions. First question is, how do opaque and transparent substances differ with regard to reflection? Is mirror transparent or opaque? Second question. Observe the shadow of a moving vehicle or train. Does it move at the same speed? Third question. What are the bright spots created by sun rays entering a room through a small hole in the door or window? Explain briefly. Fourth question. Place a transparent colored paper in front of the beam of the torchlight. Place an object. Is the shadow of the object colored? Why? Fifth question. Explain the following with diagram. Convergent beam of light, divergent beam of light and parallel beam of light. First question. How do opaque and transparent substances differ with regard to reflection? Is mirror transparent or opaque? Answer. In case of opaque object, it cannot pass the light and reflect all the light, while in case of transparent substances, they pass the light waves and not reflect the light. Second question. Observe the shadow of a moving vehicle or train. Does it move at the same speed? The answer. The shadow will move at the same speed. Third question. What are the bright spots created by sun rays entering a room through a small hole in the door or shadow? Answer. The small hole in the door or window acts as the pinhole. When the sunlight passes through this pinhole, they form the image of the sun. Fourth question. Place a transparent colored paper in front of the beam of the torchlight. Place an object. Is the shadow of the object colored? Why? Answer. The shadow of the object will be dark because no light will be reflected from the shadow area. Explain. Fifth question. Explain the following with diagram. First one is convergent beam of light. Answer. When rays of light coming from different directions meet at a point, such a collection of rays is called a convergent beam of light. So this is the figure of convergent beam of light, where light rays are coming from different directions and they are meeting at a single point. So this is a single point where all the rays are meeting here. Second one is a divergent beam of light. Answer. When the rays of light starting from a point travel in various directions, the collections of such rays is called a divergent beam of light. So this is a figure of divergent beam of light where from a single point all the rays are scattered like this. So this is a divergent beam of light figure. Third one is a parallel beam of light. When a large number of rays are parallel to each other, they are called parallel beam of light. So this is a figure of parallel beam of light. Section I, long answer type questions. First question is, give the principle, construction and working of a pinhole camera. Second one, Write down the main difference between a reflected image and a shadow. Third one, describe a simple experiment with label diagram to show that light travels in a straight line. Answer for these long answer type questions. First question is what? Give the principle, construction and working of an pinhole camera. First we will see the principle. What is the principle of pinhole camera? The principle of pinhole camera is that light travels in a straight line. Light travels in a straight line. Now we see the construction of a pinhole camera. Materials required: two cardboard boxes, rectangle or cylindrical, A and B, such that one box can slide tightly on the other box. And black paint, brush, common pin, tissue paper, some adhesive gum, a small candle, a matchbox, a black cloth. Method: take the bigger cardboard box A and cut its one side. In the opposite side, mark a point in its middle. At this point in its middle, at this point, make a small hole H with the help of a common pin. This is a hole of the size of pinhead and is commonly called pinhole. Point this box black from inside and allow it to dry. Take a smaller cardboard box B and cut it from both sides. On one side, fix a tissue paper with the help of adhesive gum. This tissue paper acts as the screen of the pinhole camera. Paint this box black from inside and outside and allow it to dry. Working of a pinhole camera. When the paint dries on both boxes, slide the box B into the box A. Your pinhole camera is ready. Now, light a small candle and fix it on the table. In front of lighted candle, place the pinhole camera. Put the black cloth over the cardboard tube B and your head. Look through the cardboard tube. We will observe an inverted image of a lighted candle which is very small in size. Now pull the cardboard tube B slightly outward. You will observe that image is still inverted but it becomes slightly bigger and somewhat less bright as compared to the earlier image. Now push the cardboard tube B towards pinhole. You will observe that image is still inverted but it becomes smaller and somewhat lighter as compared to the earlier image. Second question. Write down the main differences between a reflected image and a shadow. What is shadow? Shadow is a dark outline formed behind an opaque body. What is an image? Image is a pinhole camera shows all details of an object. So, image in a pinhole camera shows all details of an object. Second difference is shadow of the object can be misleading, whereas image in a pinhole camera is not misleading. Third difference, no color is seen in the shadow and all colors are seen in the image formed. Fourth one, shadow are not inverted, whereas image in the camera is always inverted. Last difference, shadow can be smaller or bigger than the opaque body, whereas image in the pinhole camera is always smaller than the object. Third question, Describe a simple experiment with label diagram to show that light travels in a straight line. Answer. An experiment for showing light travels in a straight line. Requirements: long rubber tube and electric bulb. Procedure: switch on the electric bulb. Now look at the bulb through the rubber tube. You could see the lighted bulb clearly. Bend the tube a little and look at the bulb through it. Is the bulb visible now? Turn the pipe a little to your right or left. Can you see bulb now? No, because light travels along a straight line and it cannot bend around. Hot questions. Why are the shadows black? Why are shadows black? When an opaque object is placed on the path of light, when an opaque object is placed on the path of light, the region of darkness or partially light is caused. This region of darkness or partially light is called shadow. The shadow are always black. Second question. Solar eclipse should not be seen with naked eyes. Why? Answer. There are different harmful rays coming from the sun during solar eclipse which are harmful for the eyes and can be damage the eyes. So during the solar eclipse, we cannot see the solar eclipse with the naked eye because there are different harmful rays coming from the sun during the solar eclipse which are harmful for our eyes and can damage our eyes.